Hello?
Hi, we're looking to speak with Blair.
Yes, this is her.
Hey, Blair. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Thanks.
Good morning.
Hey, Blair. Welcome to the show.
Show? Who is this?
Yeah, this is a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What can I help you with?
Well, we have a lot of problems, and we're hoping that you could work through them with us.
You just got to pick one of us because it's going to be a long time.
But there is actually a really big issue that we're looking to fix today, right now on the phone with one of our listeners that you went on a date with named Vincent.
Oh, okay. This is very fascinating. Why would he contact you?
Well, because he really had a good time with you. And he was hoping to see you again for another date, but that hasn't materialized yet. So he isn't sure if there's a reason why.
Yeah, how can I help?
Well, maybe we could just start with, what was your take on the date with Vincent? How did you feel about it?
Oh, it was fine. Fine seems like a good word for it. He seemed like a pleasant guy.
Oh, it wasn't
Fine
bad?
isn't usually a good word
We're
when
not
we hear it.
therapists or anything.
Well, that's why. Was there anything bad that happened? That's a good question.
I mean, he was a little nervous, but aren't we all when we're first meeting somebody?
Totally.
And that could actually be kind of endearing because it means that he cares, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
You get nervous when you meet people too?
Sometimes.
Oh,
She's
wow.
a therapist. She never gets nervous, bro.
Therapists never have any issues.
No. Tell us. You have no issue.
Okay.
I see. So he told you what I do for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, of course. He knows I'm a therapist, but he probably doesn't know I'm a past life regression therapist.
What's that?
A what?
What?
Is that-
What?
I help individuals access memories or experience from previous lifetimes to address current emotional and psychological spiritual issues.
Oh, like unlock.
Why are you acting like this is so normal?
No, because I've heard of people when they have breakthroughs, they'll be like, "I unlocked this memory from my
No,
childhood."
not childhood.
She's
a
talking
separate
about
life.
Yeah, like
You,
when
you were a king in the 1600s.
Wait, she
Yes.
does therapy for other lives?
Yes,
Yes.
that's what
No,
she's
And
saying.
how that affects who you are in
Oh,
this
I mean,
new life.
She almost got my money. I would have signed up immediately.
Okay, well, let's be polite. This is her
No,
career.
I'm sorry. I didn't understand fully.
Okay.
So that's my apology.
We did not know that.
Some people don't understand it, but it is something I've been practicing for over a decade. So.
Okay.
Well, it's really specific.
We did not know that specific. We just heard
Yeah.
therapist.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
So wait, so what does that have to do though with why you aren't calling him back?
Well,
Or are you just explaining that to us?
I usually don't have a personal connection to people that I date, but in this case, I did. I was home and really thought about it, and I know this is going to sound silly. I believe in a past life, he was my dog.
I did not.
Wait,
That was the last word that I was
Vincent
expecting.
was
to
your
finish.
dog in a previous lifetime?
I know.
What?
I know.
How did you come to that realization? Walk us through the steps here.
I had many memories of rubbing his belly, him licking me like a dog, and I know it sounds silly, but what a coincidence. I mean, I've been doing this a long time, and I knew I felt some sort of connection, and I couldn't figure it out.
He's such a good boy. He found you. After all timelines, he found you again.
So is dating your past dog
the girls are not on.
off the table?
Because in
I
Brooks'
think it's
hometown,
cute.
it's encouraged.
I know you're having fun with this, and it seems weird,
Well,
but what do I say? Like, how do I tell him I can't date him? He was once my dog.
I
Well,
will
you're
say,
right.
That's
to
the-
your credit, you have been a really good sport with us.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
we can tell you're not like messing with us or
Absolutely.
The good
not.
news is you don't have to figure out how to tell him because you already have.
What?
He's actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
Stay.
Good boy. Good boy.
He has been very well
Okay, no, he
behaved during
needs
this
to speak.
entire thing. Vincent, are you there?
This is truly not where I thought this was.
None of us, bro. None of us.
Dude.
This is wild.
Okay, talk to your previous owner. Say hi.
Hi, Blair. So you're saying that you had like visions that I was your dog in another life?
Yes, there's been multiple visions of me walking you around on a farm. Yeah, you didn't feel the connection either?
Farm dog.
I mean, I didn't put two and two together with a dog.
Blair, do you have like a century or a decade when this previous life happened?
Yes, this was way back. This was the 1800s.
Oh.
The 18. Oh.
Oh, look at that. So you're probably a working dog at that point, you know?
Yeah.
How come I'm a dog and you're a human in these visions? Was I not a human before, too?
There's nothing wrong with being a dog. I mean, animals are such a sacred part of our living. And it's just, it's not something that you were once my dog. It's not something I will feel like I'm walking the fields with you every time I see you. It's not something I want to have in my romantic relationships.
Okay.
Oh,
It's not that he was a dog in a past life. It's that he was your dog.
Oh,
Correct.
that's well said.
Okay.
Because you already had that connection.
That's tough. I am just trying to figure out where we go from here,
Vincent,
Jeff.
this all makes sense to you, right?
Really? That's the question?
Brooke, I need to see where his head is at.
Or which way his tail is wagging?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Are you understanding what she's saying?
I'm hearing it. I don't know if I'm understanding it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's everybody.
That was your first question, not what type of dog.
But you can.
I mean, I've been thinking about that too.
Oh, what the breed was?
But I don't know what was popular back in the 1800s.
Ooh,
Maybe
where
a spaniel?
Cattle dog.
Cattle dog.
Cattle.
Oh,
Okay.
the farm.
A
That makes
herder.
more sense.
Okay.
Yeah, a sheepdog.
A lot
I mean-
of energy, those dogs.
Vincent, you can understand where she's coming from. If you were in her position, you wouldn't want to date a woman who had previously been your fish or your cat or something, right? That'd be weird.
This whole thing is weird. It's hard to believe.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you want him to say? I don't know. I would have dated my old cat. You know? Like, come on.
I mean, if you look at it from the other perspective, right? Like, dog is man's best friend. He's loyal. Like, these are all good qualities in a relationship.
This is Brooke advocating for a human dog.
Yeah, I'm trying. Like, for her to give him a chance.
Thank you, Brooke.
Okay, so Vincent, you're still interested in dating Blair, even though previously you used to be her pet.
I mean, allegedly, if I was her pet, I have no memory of it.
See?
Well, if
Until
you're
you go
cool
through a
with-
session with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna unlock it. That's her job.
I can absolutely help you with that. We can book a session right now.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's great, but what we're interested in booking is a date, if you're willing to give Vincent another shot.
Listen, you said we had a pleasant time. You really don't think we can get past this?
I would love to have a connection, but I don't think it's best that we date.
But maybe she'd be willing to play fetch in the park with you one time.
For a fee.
I want to know what we all were in a past life.
I want to know, too. I bet I was a dog.
No, I think you were probably a parrot, Jose.
What? I see it. I
Yeah.